Today I'd like to talk a little bit about self-reconciliation. That is the process that I'm currently in, and I'm sure it's going to be an ongoing process for a while because it's a biggie. It's a biggie, and as much as I'd love it to be an instant, yay, I'm back in self-love, everything's rosy, it's not instant. It's a beautiful process, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but that is what's happening. So, as a friend said recently, it's about working our way back to self-love. And it's in some ways a sad thing that we have to work our way back to self-love. You know, it's a sad thing that what has come to pass in our life, and how far removed we have become from being self-loving. And for me, it's I'm out of touch with what it even feels like. It's a lovely feeling. It's a beautiful feeling, but it's unfamiliar to me. And I'm learning how to become more familiar with how it feels, and to get to know it, and build a relationship, build trust in that space, in that self-love space. I, over the past, since I did the last video, I actually went into quite a challenging space. A really deep wound of mine got activated very shortly after that last video. And it's brought up a lot of despair. I've been really working a lot of despair, and the kind of group of emotions that go along with that, grief, a sense of abandonment, isolation, a really deep sense of loss, and a kind of hopelessness, a lack of belief. And it's been horrible. It's like a black cloak was drawn across my whole experience, and I've gone into it deeply so that I can alchemize it and understand where it's coming from, so I can heal it and bring those fragmented parts of me home, heal the wound. And I've been journeying into that space, and it even though it's not an easy thing to do, to come back on, because as part of that darkness, that grief, it told me that this is pointless, that all the videos I'd made so far were rubbish, that it doesn't mean anything, that there's no point, and yeah, it just basically told me to leave it, just leave it. It has no value, it has no worth, you know. It really just sucked the love and the value out of my experiences. And today I had a good time out in nature where I really sat with this and really could see more of what it was and where it was coming from. And understanding that all of these feelings, despair and grief and loss and a feeling of abandonment, that they stem from a lack of self-love. They are a lack of self-love. And what I have maybe felt as abandonment from other people in my life, the grief I was really feeling and the abandonment I was really feeling was towards myself, and the way that I have abandoned myself throughout my life by not being self-loving and through not being self-trusting. And the way that that has harmed me, I have self-harmed myself and sabotaged myself throughout my life because I've been unable to love myself. And the journey now, as painful as it is to bring these unloved aspects and energies home and wounds, that's exactly what is happening. And it involves me reconciling with myself how much I have abandoned myself in these times, and how much I have abused myself and neglected myself and chosen, what would I say, just chosen out of fear, made choices from fear. Yeah, made choices in my life out of fear and desperation rather than love and trust, and what a difference. I've lived a lot of my life in a state of fear and terror, deep down terror actually, and it has flavoured so much of my experience and choice making. And these days it's about repairing my relationship with myself and repairing my relationship with the natural world. And I can't have a good relationship with the natural world unless I have a good relationship with myself. They go hand in hand, really, but my relationship with myself needs to come first. It's the foundation for all my other experiences. And so the feeling of self-love, it's about allowing it in. It's like learning to trust that love is okay. It's safe to experience love. It's a safe thing. I am constantly affirming it to myself, to love, to let go, to allow, that it's safe to love, that I am loved, that I trust. And gradually, slowly, I'm kind of reprogramming my being. I'm programming it with loving energy and with loving messages. And it's releasing the trauma. It's releasing the wounding and everything that has not been coming from that place. And as I say, it's a self-reconciling experience. It's befriending myself again and returning back to my heart. Even though my heart is really damaged, has been very damaged. There is an untouched area, an essence that is always welcoming. It's always open. It doesn't keep tabs on what's happened. It's unconditional. The door is always open. It's not judgmental. It's not critical. It's not resentful. It's not sad either. It's just a loving, open, natural flow in my heart that is right at the core, and all the other bits are being drawn back there, because that's where they belong. That's where I belong. I belong in that loving space of my own heart and my own being. And I'm learning to trust and allow myself to feel that love that emanates from the core of my heart. Yes. And I wanted to come and share some of that process with you guys, because I feel as though we're all being asked on some level to do this, to restore a loving relationship with ourselves, and to repair a friendship, a deep, loving friendship with our own being, which connects us to all other beings and all other areas of creation. So I thought I'd share with you my part in that process, at least an overview of what's going on with that right now. I'll just leave it here and send some of my love to you guys, and hope that your hearts are also singing for you to return home. Bye for now.